Welcome back! Today we're moving on with the Toplane Viktor Experiment, and let me tell you, this situation is not looking so good. Let's immediately start with game number 4. This game was a complete stomp, and I will let you guess who lost based on the clips playing in the background. Every time I pressed tab, the situation looked more and more dire, and somehow my bot lane managed to die 23 times in a 25-minute game. I didn't play good either. Kled basically smacked me in lane, and there's just nothing worth showing except my failure, so let's just forget this game ever happened and continue with game 5. Now we're facing a Vladimir, and laning phase goes very smoothly this time. I even get the first blood. After that, I bait Vlad, then Zed comes and secures the kill. Here you can see how strong a fighter Viktor is. They might have played this poorly, but so did I, and I managed to survive on top of getting 2 kills and putting myself in a prime position to push my advantage and get the win. The poke with Grasp and Shield Bash is just mwah. Then we have a very close duel with the Vladimir. And the fight breaks out in mid lane. Sometime later, I press tab and our Nexus just fucking explodes. In game 6, I'm facing a Shen. The game starts off fast with a 2v2 fight in the river. Both junglers are left with very low HP. We all follow the fight into enemy jungle, and my team plays it really well, and we managed to get 2 kills with no casualties. Then of course, I start to die left and right. Then the enemy Shen ults bot lane and dies in the fight, so I use my ult to clear the wave and hit the tower. Then Diana comes and after purchasing my Iceborne Gauntlet, I TP bot and get in a fight with Lucian. The enemy team must be very intimidated after seeing the power of Tank Viktor that they just surrendered at minute 18. This game was awful. I played against the Teemo, and let me tell you that this matchup is not fun for this build. Your main damage comes from your empowered autos with Q, which get cancelled by Teemo's Q. And yeah, I played like an idiot most of the game and lost hard against the Teemo. If you ever play this matchup and you want to replicate a build like mine, I would suggest, nay, I'm begging you to max E before Q, otherwise it's a pain in the ass. I start to show signs of life in a Grubs fight, where we together with Poppy managed to win the 2v2. This game I certainly was the weak link of the team, and the game seems lost when we lose a fight around Otacon. Then I catch Teemo out of position and chase him down to get my revenge. Annoying little bit. We managed to secure a Drake, but after we lose the fighter on Baron, there is simply no way to win the game anymore. But I kill the annoying Yordle one final time. At least I can lose in peace. Game number 8 puts me against another Teemo, and the game starts off with the enemy invading us. But it backfires and our Zed starts with 3 kills. So maybe this game will go better than the last. This time I'm more smart with when I trade with the Teemo in the beginning of the laning phase. Then Graves pays me a visit, but I have backup. But my smart plays suddenly come to a halt when I get overconfident and die like a fool again. Graves and Teemo then dive me. This game was the game that I realized that I should not max Q first in this matchup, but I realized this when I was already 3 levels into my Q. Better late than never, I guess. I try to bait the Teemo into my Rengar, but I play the role of the bait a little bit too well. I get my first kill thanks to a cross-map arrow from our Ashe. We get Otacon, then we make an awkward fight around the Drake. After some time, when our base is open, Teemo and Lucian try to end the game, but we manage to hold them off. Then we get picks on the overextended Lissandra and Lucian, and the game looks very winnable. We managed to get a tower after a long while, and Game 9 puts me against a Yasuo, and I actually played this game in a live stream, so if you see me live on YouTube, make sure to join in. Anyway, we kill Yasuo with a Viego gank, and then we kill him again with another Viego gank.
Well, let's just hope I don't throw away my lead like every time. Boink! He might. Oh shit. Ah, that's my bad.
Graves then ganks me from the lane, but thankfully my Viego is there for a counter. Then Thresh pays top lane a visit.
Oh shit. Oh, the moves! I have the moves.
A little fight breaks out in mid lane and we trade 1 for 1. Then, while I'm fighting Yasuo, Graves joins us.
I win this, by the way. No.
Yeah, it's again one of those games where I just can't transfer my lead into a victory. Now, a horsewoman of top lane is our guest for game 10. After that, she pushes me in again and Graves comes to punch. After a very close fight, LeBlanc comes in to secure the kill. Then Ezio roams top and kills me. By this time, Talon is very fed from the kills he got from roaming bot, and he seems pretty unstoppable. I TP back top as I see Aurelia overextended and chase her. Make sure to tend to your flowers. I pick a fight with Aurelia again as my mid laner is coming and we kill her once more. Thresh comes top lane, but again my LeBlanc is here for the fight. We then catch Talon around Atacam with Zyra, securing the objective. After the enemy aces us, I am left alone to defend.
The last 3 games comes to haunt my mind as I make my last stand. The imminent threat of a 4-game losing streak consumes me from within. But my body refuses to give in. I call upon the gods.
And Samir just fucking sends it. And then the weirdest thing happens. Take a look. Then there's a long series of very close fights, each of which could mean the end for us. So I'm just gonna shut up and let you watch, and we'll look at some of the stats after this game. So far, I've played 10 ranked games and won 4. Still, this sample is too small to draw any conclusion or do any more advanced statistical analysis, but we can at least look at the averages to get a rough idea. I colored my averages over the games in blue and the Viktor averages in all the regions in yellow. As we can see, I need to get my CS per minute up as soon as possible. But other than that, I would say that we are not doing too bad. I'm getting more and more comfortable with the pick as time goes on, and I feel like I can finally focus on other things than just navigating my champion. but the future games will tell the story of how I improve over time and how strong this pick actually is. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and if you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!